I'm going to teach you how to reclaim your childhood. Hi, I'm Africa Archield, and I help stressed out, overwhelmed, and exhausted women transform into the vibrant, self-fulfilled, and generous queens they are. And today I'm talking all about that reason you refuse to say no. So I'm going to tell you why you don't say no and a few ways on how to fix it. Because saying no should be easy for you. All right, so let me tell you that number one reason why you don't say no. And I don't know, maybe in the comments below you can put in some guesses on what you think it is. Before I tell you, can you do that? Can you do that? And yeah, do that while I tell you about your childhood. So when you were younger, you had no problem saying no. Trust me. Ask your parents when you were about 2 years old if you had any problem at all saying no. Of course not. Well, at that time you knew what you did and didn't want. And sometimes you were just plain stubborn, let's just say that. But for the most part, you knew what you did and didn't want. Therefore, you never had a problem saying no to things that you didn't want. But something happened. And this is why you don't know how to say no. Now, as you grew older, you were kind of taught not to rock the boat anymore, right? Go along to get along. Make everyone around you happy. Make life pleasant for others. And somewhere in there, you lost your voice. You lost your way. You lost knowing what you did and didn't want, and you forgot how to say no. No is a complete statement. You don't have to apologize for saying no. You just could say no. No explanation necessary. Right? As a toddler, did you ever give a long, drawn-out explanation hoping someone would forgive you for saying no? You just said no. And maybe you said it about half a dozen times till people around you were crazy and just gave up because they were tired of listening to you scream no. Do you remember that? But yeah, don't scream. You're not a toddler anymore. It's no longer cute. Just say no and move on. Say no, move on. That's all you have to do. So I started giving you how to fix it. So number one, say no and move on. Right? Just move on. No need to explain. And then number two, and that's when that's when you know precisely what you want. But like I said, one of the reasons that you don't necessarily say no right now when you really want to, other than not rocking the boat, like you say yes when you mean to say no, that's the not rocking the boat one. The other reason that you don't say no is, like I said, you lost your way. You no longer know what you do or don't want. And that has to do with your values, right? So you need to take a good long look at what you actually value. Like, get it down to your top 3 to 5 values. And those can become a guiding stone for your entire life, for all your interactions with others. So normally I take my clients through an exercise on this. Some of them know right away those things that they value the most. And they can write them down. Sometimes they're just words or phrases, right? So you can do that. In the description below, I also have another exercise when it's just a little bit harder to nail it down. And it's like a list of words that you can go through that promote different kinds of values. And as you go through that list of words, you start to narrow down till you get to that top 3 to 5 words that represent your values. Not society's values, not your family's values or your religious values, your values, the things that mean the most to you. Okay, and then you can take those, and when you have to make a decision about saying yes or no about something, you can look at your values And from there, just like when you're a 2-year-old, right? We're reclaiming your childhood. Just like when you're a 2-year-old, you know whether to say yes or to say no. So I want to know, did you guess right? Did you guess what the answer was? Let me know in the comments below if you knew that number one reason that you don't say no. And if that reason didn't match up with yours, let me know what your reason is. All right, so don't forget, look down in the description, get that values list. You just click the link, sign up, and download it. It will be a PDF, and there'll be a video that could go along with it to just walk you through that process of elimination to get down to those 3 to 5 values that are uniquely yours. So if you've liked this video, be sure to like it. If you love it, go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. I put out videos every week, and I would love for you to know as soon as they come out. And so with that, I say peace, joy, love to you. Not really. Okay.
It's like, you know me.
Yeah, I know you. You've been around me my whole life. Or I've been around you your whole life. More accurately. I've been around you your whole life. All right, here we go.